Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Intuitive Rose, nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So today, y'all, we're going to do another pick a card reading on this topic. So feel free to choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right. And if you feel drawn to, feel free to choose more than one. That's again only if you feel drawn to. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's begin. All right. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading, pile number 1. So let's see, what are people's secret thoughts of you? All right, do keep in mind that this reading will have 2 parts to it. The first part is the part that you're listening to now. And then the second part will be available on Patreon, okay? So far we got 3 cards. We have Page of Swords, 8 of Cups, and the Magician. Someone here could play an instrument, okay? I do feel like someone here could be secretly thinking about how you can be like a lead star or lead singer, okay? You can lead something, okay? This could even be maybe you sing, all right? Yeah, this could also talk about, leaving a place, a group, and starting your own thing, okay? I see that with the 8 of Cups being the second card. You have this talent, this skill that if you really decided to leave or separate yourself, start something by yourself, like a solo path, solo journey, I definitely see you being successful. All right, especially with the Magician. People secretly think about how you have it all. All right, you have the talent, the skill, the hair, the looks, the voice, the strength, and also the willpower. Okay, because 8 of Cups does talk about leaving. So in some cases it is not always easy to leave. It is not always safe to always leave as well. So it's something about you having the potential to start a new path and walk through a new doorway. All right, and these are people's secret thoughts. The Page of Swords, people are also very curious about what it is that you are doing right now. Okay, I'm even getting something. Maybe you're reading or something, like someone wants to know, what are you reading? What inspired you to read that? Okay, this is giving like a fan, someone that kind of wants to study or learn, how you do something or why you do something, because the Magician is saying, you're clearly good at what you do, or you clearly possess these great talents and skills. Like someone wants to learn your routine, or they want to follow after your path or something. Okay, they want to follow in your footsteps. Okay, it does feel like people's secret thoughts is that, ever since pile number 1 came into my life, or ever since pile number 1 left, I have been, more energized to do this, or I have, the right answer to do this. Is something like this here. I do feel like you have brought answers to a lot of people's questions. People are also secretly thinking about, what it is that you're going to get yourself into when you do leave. Okay, there could really be something that you're waiting for. All right, some of you could be meeting someone, and this could be like life-changing. I sense this has already been, something that's going on in your life. Something that is occurring in your life is creating an opportunity for you to, explore something new. Okay, I see someone leaving. Okay, yeah, we have the Hermit and the 7 of Cups. So it's definitely something about solo, being alone by yourself. Okay, people definitely secretly think about how you do have a lot of these moments. Okay, you could be someone that works a lot, or when you are alone, you spend a lot of time maybe meditating, reading. Okay, it feels like you're getting things done, preparing for something. Okay, so you seem really occupied and busy right now, and these are people's secret thoughts. This could also be why someone wants to follow after your routine, because maybe you're about to leave. Okay, it's making me think of, say, 2 siblings. Say there's a older brother, younger brother. Okay, so the younger brother could be, noticing that the older brother keeps leaving, they're working a lot. They're getting ready to move, getting ready to travel. So this younger brother sees this and they now want to, make sure mom's good, make sure dad's good. So they're going to help out, do the things that the big brother was doing. Okay. These are just examples, you guys. But yeah, I do sense someone has like kind of replaced someone, or they're thinking of replacing someone. And this is, what someone's secretly thinking. Okay. Like, oh, ever since partner one left, like, oh, I've been doing this, or I have to do this. It could also talk about, people thinking about how they have more responsibility now too. Like, oh, they got to step up their game because partner one was really good at that. Or partner one always made sure this was okay. Okay. It's something like this here. Yeah, it's like a routine wants to be followed after. I hope I'm making sense with this. But yeah, 7 of Pentacles. And I'm hearing like they don't do it like you. So it's possible someone could be secretly thinking about how you don't do something the same way. This could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. I don't know. But it's definitely a message about someone following after someone's footsteps, someone, picking up the slack, or, following after big brother, following after their daughter, Yeah, these are just examples that I'm getting. I do feel like someone is secretly thinking about how they want you back. All right. Yeah, the High Priestess. This could really be a sense where someone had to leave, or they are leaving, but they don't want you to leave, or they want you to come back. All right. Someone is definitely upset about some sort of change that has taken place. Okay. Page of Swords. This is probably why I'm getting curiosity. 555 on the timestamp. So it's like someone is curious now about like what you're doing, what you're up to now that you are, not around, or now that you're traveling the world, what are you getting yourself into today? Okay. So it does feel like people could be calling you, texting you, because they want to know your whereabouts. All right. And this is most likely why, because they're thinking about how their life is changed, or their routine, something has changed and they're not used to it. They may not like it. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to jump into part number 2. So if this is resonating with you, part number 1, come on over to Patreon. Okay. All right, so if you chose part number 2, this is your reading, part number 2. So let's see, what are people's secret thoughts of you? Okay, all right. So do keep in mind that this reading will have 2 parts to it. The first part is the part that you're listening to now, and then the second part will be available on Patreon. All right, so I'm already getting this may have to do with love, part number 2, okay? So we have the Knight of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, and the Judgment. So, and then on the back of the deck, I seen the Ace of Cups, but then I started shuffling. But someone is actually a little upset. Pawn number 2. I was about to say pawn number 3. So some of you guys may feel drawn to watch pawn number 3 as well. But pawn number 2, someone is secretly thinking about how, ever since you have come into their life, like, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. And it's possible you may be dealing with someone who is not used to love, or they're not used to receiving, I'm hearing unconditional love. So maybe this is maybe this is what's going on here. So it may not be like heartbreak. It could just be like you have a hold on someone's heart and they may be scared. They may be They're a little confused, okay? Because the 6 of Wands too, someone here could be secretly thinking about how they're not used to this. They're not used to receiving all this attention. It's possible someone may not be used to affection as well. You could be dealing with a fire sign, maybe. Okay, we got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, this could just be like really, fixed energy as well. Okay, someone is secretly thinking about how they like, what you do or how you make them feel. But then there's this other part of them that may tell them like it's not safe, or, let's run, or, something like this here. You could be dealing with a runner, pawn number 2. Okay, the Judgment card also tells me that this person secretly thinks about how they may be getting in the way of you. They may be getting in the way of your success, or they could see themselves as, a possible distraction. That could also be a scenario here too. Someone is not choosing to come forward, but they're also thinking about like, wow, like I feel something for pot number 2, something that I've never felt before. But Six of Wands tells me you can either be in public eye or you could receive a lot of attention. Maybe you have a lot of people that admire you, a lot of suitors. They don't know what to do with the competition. They don't know. And it's possible they could be thinking about how they're a little insecure, like you make them feel a little insecure, okay? Or they could possibly feel like it may be a challenge being with you because of all this Six of Wands that you bring, okay? For some reason, I'm thinking of that show Love is Blind. Someone here could have recently watched the latest episodes, but I'm thinking of the couple Ramses and Marissa. And, personally, I thought that they were a beautiful couple together. And I understood both like perspectives, but Ramses separated himself, from her. And, from what it looked like, it was just because he felt like he may have not been able to handle Marissa. And it wasn't to, make her feel bad or anything. It just felt like Marissa was a light. Like she was someone so happy, so cheerful all the time. And it's possible this could be what's going on here. Someone's not used to this. Someone's not used to, let's celebrate. Let's be happy. Because Six of Wands could also talk about that. Six of Wands could talk about partying. Okay. It could just talk about, being happy all the time, being cheerful, but also a leader. You could be leading with example. Okay. And this Judgment card is telling me that they're thinking about how, okay, you trigger something with them. You make them kind of feel less than. All right. And I'm not saying you do this intentionally, pot number 2, but there is someone triggered by you. And this is what they're thinking. But there's also love here too. They love who you are. They admire you. They admire who you have become, how far you have grown. Okay. It's possible. Maybe you knew this person for some time. Okay. And they always liked you. They always, I don't know, they could have watched you or something. All right. Yeah. But the Nine of Pentacles here, someone is secretly thinking about how it may be best to, give you space. Okay. Let time run its course or something like that. That was random. So time run its course could be relevant. We got the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and then the 9 of Wands. Okay. So someone is honestly thinking about how they don't know if right now is the right timing for something. Okay. It's like something was going good, but then it kind of went into the 9 of Wands. Okay. So there's a confusion energy here. I don't know, a fox could be relevant. A fox or a cat could be relevant. Maybe someone mistakenly thought a cat was a fox or a fox was a cat. I don't know. Very random. But yeah, pot number 2, you could definitely be dealing with someone who, finds you to be out of their league. That's what this is. Okay. And they are thinking about how maybe they thought about this for some time, but they may not know how to tell you, because the Judgment card here, they don't want you to feel judged. They don't want you to feel, like they are hating or something like this here. And I say that's probably why I got that example of Ramses and Marissa, because Ramses received a lot of hate because of what he said. But if you think about it, communicating how he felt before things got too serious, I say that was a good thing. Okay. So it's possible there's a scenario here. Someone is secretly thinking about like, how do I say this without coming across this way? Or how do I say this without making pot number 2 feel insecure? And this is because they see, who you are. They see who you are. Okay. So yeah, we're going to jump into part number 2. So if this is resonating with you, pot number 2, come on over to Patreon. Okay. All right, so if you chose pot number 3, this is your reading, pot number 3. So let's see, what are people's secret thoughts of you? Do keep in mind that this reading will have 2 parts to it. The first part is the part that you're listening to now, and then the second part will be available on Patreon, okay? Yeah, so before we begin, you guys, for some reason I was hearing a song by Cardi B. That could be relevant, all right? Someone could also be thinking about how you know how to rap, okay? Like you actually low-key good. Or this doesn't even have to be rapping, y'all. That was just the first thing that came to my mind. But yeah, someone is secretly thinking about like, whoa, pot number 3, you low-key good at that, or you low-key going places, okay? There's something low-key. So this tells me that it's possible this is someone that you don't talk to, someone that's not around, or someone that just don't be hyping you up the way you should be hyped up, okay? So yeah, low-key is like really keeping it low-key, not making it too obvious, all right? Yeah, someone's secretly thinking about like, wow, pot number 3, you're gonna go places, or you're going places, okay? The Justice card is here, and it shows a woman sitting, at a desk, and she's on a laptop, okay? She's just scrolling. So it's possible this could be online. You could be posting online. Some of you guys, you got an online business, okay? You could actually offer things online, okay? But I sense there's a little evil eye here. But what's so funny is that this person is still watching. This person's still scrolling. Like, they are still hooked on you. And the reason being is because of the Ace of Wands. Like, oh, wow, like, pot number 3, really good at this. Okay, so someone's thinking about how you grab their attention, or you've been grabbing their attention for some time. Okay, someone is realizing like, dang, I'm still looking up pot number 3. I'm still stalking pot number 3. I'm still keeping tabs on pot number 3. Okay, so they're realizing it's clearly a reason, but low key is like, I'm never going to tell pot number 3 that. All right, it's definitely giving a hater who is a number 1 fan. All right, this could be even a scenario where like, Instagram, someone watched your story, or on TikTok. You know how TikTok shows you like who views your page, if you have it on. So take it how it may resonate, but there's a lot of social media. There's definitely a lot of, internet going on here. All right, someone's secretly thinking about how, like, yeah, pot number 3 is really doing their thing. Okay, and the 3 of Wands is here. It says, put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. So someone is secretly thinking about how you took a chance on yourself. And because you did that, you're securing some. Okay, I see there's a garden, there's a gate here. So this is also telling me protection, all right, and level ups. Okay, you being able to afford that extra security. All right, someone here could have maybe recently brought something like really expensive, or maybe a Ring camera. I don't know. I'm just thinking about something that is like technology, but very expensive. Maybe a laptop. Okay. You made a big investment in yourself, or you recently purchased something that was pricey, and someone's secretly thinking about like, wow, like you can clearly afford this, or, that store is looking awfully, booked and busy, right? Something's looking very successful, and, money is flowing in for you, and this is what someone's thinking. Okay, there's a lot of things being brushed under the table as well. I'm just picking up on, like, this is definitely a pile. Like, people watch you, they talk about you, but they are low-key fans. Okay, this is like a hater that hides that they hate on you. Okay, yeah, let's see, anything else, Spirit? We got Page of Pentacles. It's definitely something that you are working towards. 10 of Pentacles. So how we go from the page to the 10? So someone is secretly thinking about how you kind of skip levels, like you skip steps, because you're so good at something, or something's working out for you, that you don't even have to do what, other people would have to do if they were in a situation like you. Okay, so for example, I'm just going to use this as an example. Say you graduated school and you was able to get a job right away, or you moved out of your parents' house, you was able to go straight to a house, not an apartment. Yeah, so it's like someone's noticing, oh wow, pot number 3 skipping steps. All right, they're thinking about how something has really turned up for you, or things are turning up for you. It's looking very lit for you, okay? Pot number 3, you could also be dancing a lot more, partying, listening to music. All right, your energy does feel vibey and also like unbothered, unapologetic, okay? So you really are in your own world right now. You are really getting some stuff done too. I see you reaching, your dreams, okay? And someone is secretly thinking about this while they are behind the phone, or while they are behind the screen, okay? And it's possible someone here could also be trying to get more information, like, from you out of another person. Yeah, so maybe they're, like, talking to someone. They're like, oh, pot number 3, Did you hear from pot number 3? Have you seen pot number 3? It's something like this here. We got the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy. So it went from fire to earth. So it's like something about your passion, something about your motivation. You followed it. And someone's thinking about that 555 on the timestamp. Someone is also secretly thinking about how they don't want you to know something. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the Judgment. Someone does not want you to know something. So someone's secretly thinking about how they've been hiding something from you. And I feel like this has to do with being like a fan. A low-key hater, but they come off as a fan. We have the Knight of Cups. So, yeah. It's possible this could be someone that's like fake to your face. Or this could be someone that low-key is just jealous of what you have, but they would never say it to you. It's under the tables. It's brushed under the table. Okay? Someone is secretly thinking about how you probably will be the richest one out of all of them. Or you're going to be that richest uncle. You're going to be the richest aunt. Okay? Yeah, the richest mom, the richest dad. Something like this here. Anything else? We got the Moon. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of hidden feelings. Yeah. I do feel like you have people in their head a lot. Like, and it has to do with something that you do for work, something that you are doing in your life, like for yourself. You also you're building, I'm hearing building blocks. So yeah, something about what you're doing for yourself. It seems to be building a good foundation for you. I also see that you are creating good habits for yourself, and someone's secretly thinking about how you are making good choices for yourself. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna jump into part number 2. So if this is resonating with you, part number 3, come on over to Patreon. Okay.